So this idea has kind of been floating around in the back of my head for a while now. Zane has a ton of vehicles. He has helicopters, he has snowmobiles, he even has a tank. But one thing he doesn't have is a sports car. Now he does have a car that's coming out in just a little bit, but that's kind of a massive battle car, and that's not something that you'd be cruising down the main streets of Ninjago City in, let's be honest. So I thought I'd go ahead and give him a sports car of his own. Now this car is not 100% original. It's actually the 2020 Speed Champions Nissan set, but with some heavy modifications. So as you can see, I left most of the color scheme in place. I just switched out most of the black and red color scheme for a white, black, and azure blue one to match Zane's colors. And of course, you can see we did leave some of the stickers on. These stickers unfortunately are modified. I did cut off the black segment that was here because it just kind of didn't really flow with the rest of the model. All of the azure pieces that you see here were actually red in the original set. So basically what I did was color swapped all those and then built it like normal. So if you do have this set and you want to switch it up, you know what to do. Just find all the red pieces, switch them out for blue, and that's pretty much all it is. Of course, on the back, I did have to make a couple other substitutions. Ideally, these panel pieces here would be that same azure blue, but unfortunately not all of them came in that blue, so I was forced to leave them as black. Now, when it comes to fitting Zane inside the car, obviously there is just a tiny bit of a snag. So I'm actually going to switch Zane out for the Ninja version real quick, because this was actually the suit that I had in mind for Zane when I was putting this car together, because it matches most closely. We have the white, the black, and of course the azure blue. And unfortunately this car does suffer from Speed Champions-itis, which means that you can put a minifigure in there with whatever headgear or hairpiece you want, and the roof is not going to close because the only headgear that a minifigure can wear inside a Speed Champions car is a motorcycle helmet, strangely enough. Maybe this is LEGO's subtle safety messaging. You know, kids, you can ride sports cars if you want, but you should only do it when you're wearing a crash helmet. And if you're wondering about the visor, it's something that came with one of the city stunt sets from last year. But yeah, that's a quick look at the build here. And if you're curious about the Ryan Gosling minifigure, his face comes from the minifigure series 15 Surfer, and the torso is one from one of the Harry Potter sets. I did have to switch out the dark blue arms that came on the torso originally for the tan ones, but I think it was a worthy sacrifice to make. I'll risk the torso cracking because the minifigure just looks pretty neat overall. Anyway, that's really all I have for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, you already know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that other good stuff, and we'll see you next time. Oh yeah, and if there are any other custom builds or whatnot that you want to see me do, I will try to make those. As far as dragons go, well, give me a little bit. I'm still getting back into the swing of things here.